Good morning. It is Coach Janice. If you've been with me before from the beginning, when my channel used to be called Janice Lamb, Everyday Chaos, and the Bedroom Workouts, I had Friday as Food Friday, so I can show you really easy recipes, and I'm bringing that back because of what I'm working on, so just bear with me. The kids are not here with me. They're with their dad this weekend, so I only have me to cook for, so it's weird. It's weird having an empty house. I don't like it. It sucks. But I hope they're having fun, which I'm sure they are because they're camping. So we're going to cook for one right now. And this recipe, you just double it if you need to cook for two. But let's do this, okay? Really easy stuff. Things that you can buy cheap, basically, is what we're working on. So I told you too much. Let's get to it. Here we have 2 potatoes. Okay, you see this, I know. This potato will absolutely feed 2. I am just one person, so I'm using this smaller one. I just wanted you to see the difference of the potato size, okay? This is for 1 person. This can be for 2 person for what we're making. Now go wash those, or this one. I gotta go wash it. All right, 2 eggs, a potato, a little bit of a red onion, and whatever frozen veggies you like. Okay, darling, let's chop this up in tiny little bits, and we're just throw it all in the pan. And then we're gonna open up this frozen package, and you just need a little bit, because again, I'm just cooking for one. I did pour a little too much, you will see. Use whatever veggies you like. Again, it's to your taste buds, okay? Frozen veggies are cheap as fudge, okay? So you're gonna wanna get those. And then they don't go bad, you know, they're in their freezer. Okay, get you some corn oil or whatever veggie oil you like. It's up to you, your taste buds, it's your desire. I'm just pouring in here. I eyeball it, I don't really measure, okay? Measuring, I just don't care. We're gonna put it about a medium-high heat, medium-low heat. I got mine at about a 7 or a 6. Cover it with a lid, stir every now and then. No, we're not seasoning just yet. That's coming in a little bit. So stir, 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 every now and then, okay? Since they take a bit to cook, okay, because we want them soft, I don't want crunchy potatoes. So you're gonna cook them until they're soft, and then we're gonna add the eggs, and we'll show you that in a minute. But in the meantime, find you something to do. There's chores. I need to sweep, so I'll do that. And possibly wipe down the counter. I like to put everything away as soon as I get it taken out, so I already took care of the cutting board, and I put the oil away, and the bag of veggies back in the freezer, because I hate having a huge mess to clean. So I clean while I cook, okay? Also, if we're still waiting, and we need to get some cardio in, I'm gonna go jump on the trampoline real quick, because why the heck not? Like, we just bounce around here. Get some cardio. It's a little cold outside, so if you don't want to breathe that cold ass air, but you know what? It's a good motivator, because if it's freezing, guess what's the best way to get you warm? Run. Get out there. Go run. Get your cardio. Got to do this. If I'm gonna jump though, I gotta go to the bathroom again. If you're a mom, you know. You know. I'm a mom of 4, soon to be 7. So, because of he has 3, I have 4, you know, so. Time to check it and stir. Don't place your lid on here. I'll explain in a minute. So stir. It feels like the potatoes are still a little hard. So we're going to recover this. We're still not seasoning yet. Recover it, lower the temp. I had it at 7. We're going to lower it down to 6. Cover. Why do you not want to place your lid on there? Because it'll burst. Okay, I don't recommend this kind of stove. It's awesome because, like, if you go touch it, you got little kids, and they're not going to burn themselves completely. It's still hot, but like they're not going to like scorch themselves. However, when I ever move out of this house, I can't take those pans with me. Those pans have to stay with this. I have to go get new pans, because you can only use special pans on this thing. It's stupid. I do not recommend. I don't. Also, I want to show you something. This has been like the biggest argument when we were fixing this house up, and now I get to live with this forever, right? I'm an artist, okay, and so we tend to have an eye for sizing things up. I don't need to measure. I have an eye for it. I can tell you right now that that's not going to be a big enough space. Let me show you what I mean. So we argued about this pantry. That goes into my bedroom. Okay, you got the living room, goes into the bedroom, then the laundry room, and this pantry. Do you see this? Do you see this? Let me give you a little better look. The board says because I still have baseboards to put on and frames around the, look, there's always going to be projects when you have a project house. Now listen, this was an argument. I said, I think we should line it up with the other wall. Number one, because it gives more strength to the above, because this wall here, it's not serving any purpose. It could have been more weight for that's a bathroom up there, okay? This, you gotta go in sideways. Okay? You wanna get in here? Okay. You wanna see all the way at the bottom? This is what I gotta do. Now I'm stuck. You gotta lift up like this, okay? What the fuck is this? So if an artist is telling you it's not gonna be enough space, darling, listen. Know what I'm talking about. When I hang stuff, I don't need to measure that shit. I can tell you if it's crooked. This I consider my pantry, technically. It's just for all the shrapnel, the bullshit that I don't want to see out there. So. This is the actual real pantry, you know. Back to breakfast, you guys. Let's do this. We're only 6, almost 7 minutes in, and it's looking great. We need to do a poke test. Let's see, stab a potato. Yep, oh yes, that's nice and gentle. We can now start adding our seasonings. Yay! That's the best part. You go ahead and grab whatever flavors you like. I am just going to use some simple things that I have. Garlic salt for number 1. Okay. Put it in there. Just sprinkle it around however you like. Okay. And then we're going to put some black pepper. That's it. Just some black pepper. Some garlic salt, black pepper. And then I like to add me some paprika. So shake that in there too. Shake a shake. There we go. And then we're going to start adding our eggs. Give it a little stir. Add the eggs. Yes, just like this. I like to get a little plate and pull it off to the side to hold all my shells because I don't like the mess. It's actually really annoying to clean up egg. I don't know. Do you like it? I don't. I don't care about scrambling mine first. I just scramble it all in there and just mix it together, darling. You can do that if you like it. You do your eggs the way you like it, okay? If you want to scramble them first in the bowl and then pour it in, that is up to you, okay? I just do it this way because it's just fast, easy. Okay, we're going to sprinkle some cheese because I like my cheese in my eggs. I don't know about you, but I like it, and it's great with the potatoes. Now, I like to let the eggs kind of cook for a second before I start stirring it and flipping it over. And then you're going to want to keep your eggs to where they're cooked thoroughly. I don't like mine dry. That is totally up to your taste buds, okay? Now, you can eat this just as is, but I'm going to cook me some tortillas right in the same pan. So just put this all on a plate. I'm going to take 3 tortillas, and this is how I cook them all together. And I'm just going to soak up whatever I can of whatever oil is left in the pan in the first place. I'm just going to soak it up on each one of these, and then I don't have to use more butter, and it's fine. And I don't really mind mine a little bit dry. It's fine. And so I'm just going to keep them stacked as 3s right here, flipping them over. I'm going to time-lapse this in a second for you. My fingertips, they're cold right now, so that did not burn me, just FYI. Apparently, it's a pretty cool mama skill, so just keeping that in mind. I'm cool. A damp rag, I'm just doing a little wipe down. No, I didn't spray it. That was just a quick little cleaning, and then after I sweep, I'm going to clean that off again with spray because I have animals around here, and if you sweep regular, you got to sweep and then vacuum it because dust. And when I mean dust, I mean hair. Hair will settle in places. So I'm just knocking it to the floor, and then I'll get to that later. Now, you can either make tacos out of these, you know, load it up like that. I like to just tear mine. So I'll tear it like that, grab a chunk, and eat it. Don't bring me to a restaurant. I don't quite eat like a lady. Okay, so enjoy. That was easy, right? Fast, easy, and for one. If you need it for more, double it or triple it or whatever you gotta feed. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Peace.